Muy buenos días, amigos. En directo de la gran final del Paraguay Master. Está todo preparado para que en apenas 15 minutos nada más, esta señorita que tengo acá, la Bábola APT Padel Tour, comience a bailar en esta alfombra azul junto a Nico Egea, Pablo Barrera, Fede Chiostri y Gonzalo Alfonso, que serán los 4 actores principales de esta película que hoy termina. La gran final del APT Padel Tour aquí en Paraguay. Muy buenos días, Esteban Ginuti.
Buenos días, Oscar, para vos y para todos. Aquí estamos preparados para vivir esta segunda final en semanas consecutivas de actividad, de intensa competencia en Asunción, y la verdad que auguro un partido fantástico.
Saludamos a los amigos de Unicanal, Canal 13 de Paraguay, que van a estar siguiendo todas las alternativas de este gran partido que, como decíamos, arranca en apenas 15 minutos. Hacemos una breve presentación de lo que ha sido este gran torneo y comenzamos. Estamos viendo ahí el resumen de lo que han sido.
Good morning from Asunción, Paraguay, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from La Quinta Sports. As you can see, there's the summary of the semifinals that we watched here yesterday. Great matches, where Fede Chostri and Gonzalo Alfonso beat Maxi Sanchez and Maxi Cejas 6-3 in the third set. And then Pablo Barrera and Nicolás Egea beating Maxi Arce and Franco Dal Bianco. That match was 6-2 in the third set. As you can see, we are ready to go here at the center court at La Quinta Sports. This is the second week of tournaments in a row. We started last week with the Asunción Open, and this week the Paraguay Master. We'll make a quick break. When we get back, players are going to start their warm-up, and we have a quick interview with Maru.
Llenamos de contenidos tu vuelo, y tú decides disfrutarlos, o soñarlos en asientos cama. Te damos acceso directo al pasillo, y tú decides máxima privacidad y confort. Llevamos más alto nuestra clase business, y tú decides volar con nosotros. O no. Pero un consejo: decide llegar tan lejos como quieras en la nueva clase business. Air Europa, tú decides.
No todo va a volver igual. La comida del domingo puede volver un martes. Las sonrisas van a volver más grandes. Y el cuidado con el planeta va a ser aún más importante. Esas cosas buenas que vuelven van bien con una Coca-Cola retornable, que puede estar en tu mesa en distintos momentos, cuidando de tu bolsillo y del planeta. ¿Qué tal si estamos abiertos a volver a algo mejor?
Great morning here in Asunción, Paraguay. Sun is shining, a lot of heat and humidity. And here we have Clara Navarro with Maru Lasaiwes, the tournament director here. There you could see the interview. Marula Saiwes talking about the tournaments here in Asunción. 2 weeks of great tournaments. Making a quick summary there, saying that he was surprised by the level of the players here. Not just the locals from Paraguay, Argentinians, Brazilians. And now they're looking forward to go to Europe, where he'll be able to see some of the Spanish players playing in Monte Carlo and also in Belgium. As you know, the tour is moving to Europe in April. Starting on the 5th of April, there's the Monte Carlo tournament. There on the screen you can see Nicolás Egea from Argentina, plays on the forehand side, number 5 in the rankings. Here's his teammate, Pablo Barrera. You watched him here yesterday. Had a great match against Arce Dal Bianco. They're both from Argentina. Definitely the more experienced players here in this final. There's Chostri from San Nicolás, Argentina. Plays the forehand side. They have had a great tournament here. Some upsets, but they're definitely playing some great paddle. And here's the last player here to be introduced is Gonzalo Alfonso from General Cabrera, Argentina. Born in '96. You can see there the younger guys there. They have had a great master tournament here. And we are all set for the start of the warm-up. You see the players are making their way to the center court here at La Quinta Sports. Referee's gonna step in for the coin toss, and then players will start with their warm-up. As I mentioned before, the tour is moving to Europe, to Monte Carlo from the 5th to 11th of April, and then Belgium from the 12th to the 18th of April. And in May, the schedule is to come back to South America, playing the Argentina Open, first week of May. Players are starting their warm-up. They have a 5-minute warm-up here. Make sure you follow us on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, where you can see all the news, the giveaways, everything about the tournament, match highlights. We'll make a quick break, and when we get back, we'll start this match. Welcome back to La Quinta Sports, Asunción, Paraguay, where players are warming up for the finals. Ejea Barrera won the coin toss. They elected to serve, so they will kick us off here in the finals. Weather here is warm, humidity is high, but this has been the story of the week here. It's been like that every day. These players are used to the heat by now. One minute left here for the warm-up to be done. We expect a great match here. These players have had a great week, and every match here has been a show. Just as a reminder, this 2 weeks here we have been playing with no crowd, based on the national protocols from the government here in Paraguay. All the spectators that are here are players, coaches, and some VIP. They're sitting on the side of the court, they're watching. There's some people that work at the National Association, former tennis players, directors, and etc. Well, referee has called time. Players are done with their warm-up. Definitely gonna do the last talk there before they start the match. Talk about the strategy. You saw that Chotri and Alfonso talking to the referee. We have a last break before, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from Asunción, Paraguay. We're live here from La Quinta Sports. Thanks for following us. You saw the calendar there on the commercial break. Here, Barrera is ready to start us off. He's serving on the first game of first set. Second serve. Good first point there. Mistake there by Alfonso. 15 love. Good point there. This time Alfonso switching positions with Chostri and hitting that volley down the line. Barrera unable to control it. It's 15-all. Gonzalo Alfonso bringing that overhead back to his side of the court. Short lob there by Egea. He took advantage of that. 15-30. Great defense there from Chostri. The inside out backhand volley. Egea got there, but tough to control that lob from there. End up missing it deep. 15-40. We have 3 break points here in the first game. First one saved by Barrera with a good serve. Great point by Chostri. Alfonso playing good defense first. Now they took over the net. And Alfonso hitting that one. Great point, and here's the first break of the match on the first game for Alfonso Chostri. They're up 1-0 in the first set. Great patience first by them. Then they took over the net and played very aggressive. Good start here from Chostri Alfonso. You can tell how patient they are on defense. When they come forward, they try to be very aggressive up at the net. They're very dangerous up there. There you go again. Alfonso with the overhead, bringing it back. It's going to be a tough ask here for Barrera and Egea to keep these guys back. Try to take the net away from them. Because when they get there, they're very dangerous and they get there very quickly too. Alfonso again with the overhead. Going down the line, over the side fence. Lots of spin and power behind that shot. He timed that one very well. 30-love. Second serve. This time here Barrera able to take the net over from Alfonso and Chostri. Working hard there up at the net. And there you go with that lob. Alfonso recovers the net and Chostri and Alfonso. Oh, that one didn't go out of the court, but Chostri unable to make that one back. Bad bounce from the fence. It's always tough to recover when that ball hits the fence there, and Chostri even tried but was unable to. It's 30-15. Federico Chostri there hitting that overhand cross court. Ball stayed inside. Egea was there but ended up missing that shot. You can tell he's frustrated with that mistake. 40-15. And here's game for Chostri and Alfonso. Great serve there from Chostri using the side glass. Egea unable to return that one. It's 2-0 first set. On serve here Barrera, third game, first set. Alfonso there sliding and still making that shot, not touching the net. Barrera there was a little confused whether he was okay, whether he touched the net or not, but he didn't. And it's love 15 here. You can see that on the replay. Oh, he hit that shot with his back on the ground. Again, the lob there from Chohtri and Alfonso going over Egea and then taking over the net, pushing forward. That's where they want to be, pressuring, taking over the net. Now the lob from Egea. But again, he didn't make to the net quick enough. And they're all for the net now. With that lob, Alfonso takes over the net. He's going for the overhead. Egea touched that one. And here we go, starting again. Reset. Chohtri and Alfonso switching sides. Alfonso again trying to hit that overhead, but he was too far back. Trying to force the issue there, end up missing it deep. Great shot there from Alfonso off the back wall. Lots of spin. It's 15-40 again, they have 3 break points here. With that mistake from Barrera, they break again. They're up 3-0 first set. Big advantage, 2 breaks. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here from the center court at La Quinta Sports, Asunción, Paraguay. This grand final of the Paraguay Master. On serve, Mr. Gonzalo Alfonso. Great advantage here for them in the first set. They're up 2 breaks, 15-love. Barrera with some uncharacteristic mistakes here in the first few games. Great shot there by Chohtri, bringing that one back to his side, the overhead. They've been playing very aggressive with the overheads. Here's a forehand volley mistake by Alfonso. They're up 30-15. Good first volley there, squeezing Barrera in that corner. He was not able to get around it. 40-15, 3 game points. Chotri there calling that shot, going for the overhead again, cross court, bringing that one back again. They're up 4-0 first set. Here's the main question for Barrera here, how are they doing physically after a marathon last night again against Arce and Dalbianco. It was a intensive night for them. Intense playing, but oh, great get there from Alfonso, making that shot back. Egea was there but unable to make it. As I was saying, Barrera Egea played a long match. Besides being very physical, that match was very draining mentally for them. And they need to get back on track quickly here. Great shot there for Egea. That overhead almost going off the court. Barely stay it in. It's 15-0. Egea they're switching the overhead from cross court to down the line this time, hitting Gonzalo Alfonso on the foot there as he was coming up to the net. 30-15. Great overhead there by Alfonso, celebrating a lot. He made it back when Egea was trying to hit that one off the court, and then he hit the overhead down the line, bringing it back. It's 30-all. Egea now, great bandeja there, using the side fence. That ball came out really fast and low. Chotri wasn't able to make that one. Another volley mistake by Barrera. Barrera definitely a little bit out of his normal playing here. Going for a golden point, second serve for Barrera. He seems a little out of sorts there, Barrera. Chotri there with a great volley down the line, switching it up. Barrera was out of position. They're up 5-0 in the first set on this grand final here of the Paraguay Master. When we get back, Alfonso, Chotri are gonna serve for the first set.
Llenamos de contenidos tu vuelo y tú decides disfrutarlos o soñarlos en asientos cama. Te damos acceso directo al pasillo y tú decides máxima privacidad y confort. Llevamos más alto nuestra clase business y tú decides volar con nosotros. O no. Pero un consejo. Decide llegar tan lejos como quieras en la nueva clase business. Air Europa. Tú decides.
No todo va a volver igual. La comida del domingo puede volver un martes. Las sonrisas van a volver más grandes. Y el cuidado con el planeta va a ser aún más importante. Esas cosas buenas que vuelven van bien con una Coca-Cola retornable, que puede estar en tu mesa en distintos momentos, cuidando de tu bolsillo y del planeta. ¿Qué tal si estamos abiertos a volver a algo mejor?
Regresamos en directo desde la Quinta Sport Club aquí en Asunción del Paraguay. Estamos en la final del Paraguay Master. De momento, bastante superioridad de Chotri.
Another overhead there for Alfonso, bringing that ball back. No chance for Egea or Barrera to get a racket on that one. See there, another mistake by Pablo Barrera. $30 love. Now Barrera trying to go with the angle. Tough shot there. 40 love. 4 set points. Great playing there by Chohtri. Unrecognizable there from Egea Barrera, to be honest. The level that they presented here in this first set is not even close to what they presented yesterday. They're going to look to get better here in the second set. We'll be right back. We're back here from Asunción. Very quick first set there. You have the statistics on the screen. 11 on forced errors by Barrera Egea and only 2 by Chohtri Alfonso. They have 5 more winners. This set was very one-sided. 3 break points. Only 1 golden point. And this time they're going to look for a better starter to get on the board here. Barrera to serve on the first game of the second set. They need to get on the scoreboard here desperately. Love 15. Good shot there by Chohtri through the middle. Now great first volley there by Barrera. Going through the middle, lots of spin. You need to get their intensity up here. They really need this game. Good shot there by Barrera going over the side fence. They're up 30-15. Good change up there by Egea. Faking the hard overhead and then a little touch down the line. Alfonso there sliding it. When he tried to hit the brakes there, he starts sliding on the court. Great shot there by Chohtri. He was in great position. Barrera was trying to bring that overhead back, but Chohtri intercepting it and hitting over the side fence with the backhand smash. 40-30. Again, this time was Egea trying to hit the overhead down the line. We're gonna have the second golden point here of the match. Alfonso called that one. He's gonna return it. Good point there by Egea Barrera. They hold serve here. Get on the scoreboard. That game was key for them to have a better start here in the second set. Get their intensity up. They're up 1-0, and here's to serve in the second game of the second set, Chotri. I'd like to recognize the presence here of the former tennis player, finalist in Roland Garros 1979, Victor Pecci, a paddle enthusiast. He's here watching this final with us. Former Minister of Sports here in Paraguay. Always like to be close to sports, and these days he's a paddle player and an enthusiast. Good fighting there from Mejia Barrera, making those shots. It's 15-0. And here they are trying to use the side glass, making things difficult, but here's Chotri going for it. Wow, great lob there from Alfonso. Good point there from Chotri. Alfonso squeezing ahead there in the corner, hitting right through him. 30-15. Lucky there. Very fortunate shot for Alfonso. The backhand volley went over the net, rolled over the net there. It's 40-15. They have 3 game points. Great point there. Great volley by Chotri, using the side glass. Barrera trying to turn around there and make that one back. End up missing on the net. You can see there, very difficult shot. We're tied here 1-1 in the second set. And Egea is gonna serve here in the next game. Third game of the second set. Great shot there from Mejia, hitting that overhead over the side fence. Chotri unable to get there. 15-love. Second serve. Good point there, going straight through the body of Chotri there. He was unable to control it. It's a normal shot there when you go to the body. Not a whole lot of angles that you can play here. It's a solid shot, and here it is, 40-love. Let's see if they can have an easy hold here after so long. Barrera trying to go for that overhead, missing on the net. 40-15. Great defense there from Alfonso. Backhand shot against the back glass. He's using that back glass a lot. great point there. They play some great defense and then finally coming forward, taking over the net. 40-30. Just when Egea Barrera thought they're gonna have an easy service game. Alfonso Chostri getting back. Let's see if they close here, going for another golden point. Great shot there by Alfonso, bringing that one back. The overhead to his side. Alfonso is gonna return that one again. Normally he's the one taking the golden points. Even though it was a high lob, he was able to get under that one. Hit a great overhead, bring it back. Another golden point here on the serve of Egea Barrera. And there you go. Backhand volley mistake by Egea, and with that, Chostri Alfonso break that serve after being up 40-love. Tough one for Egea Barrera. Bad break here for them. We'll be right back when Chostri Alfonso serve 2-1 up in the second set. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back live here from La Quinta Sports in Asunción, Paraguay. Serving with new balls here. Referee just opened a brand new can of Babolat APT Paddle Tour balls. The official ball of the APT Paddle Tour. We switch for brand new balls on after the first 9 games, and then after 11 games from that point on. Here's Alfonso serving, trying to consolidate the break, and great overhead there by him, going across the court there and getting the ball over the side fence. (15-love). Good solid volleys there from Chostri, keeping that ball low and deep. Egea getting down there but unable to make that shot. You can see Egea and Barrera also trying to force the issue a little bit more. They see that Alfonso and Chostri are playing very well, and they're trying to do a little bit more sometimes than what they need. And that's when the unforced errors start to show up. That one, he tried to go really low and hit on top of the net. It's 30-love. Good shot there by Chostri again. That is a different shot there. Instead of going with the slice volley, he put a little bit of top spin on that one, hitting it hard. 40-love. Same volley there again from Chohtri. He's hitting like a swing volley. And players hitting tennis. It looks like that. Great shot there using the same shot. He's surprising Egea with those because the ball comes in really fast. And Egea is unable to react to that one. It's 3-1. Alfonso Chohtri, second set. Good poach there by Alfonso. Great read on that shot. You saw that he hit the first volley and then went across because he read that Egea was going to try to hit a low shot cross court. So he was able to put that one away over the back wall. Love 15. Barrera on serve. Good shot by Egea there going down the line. Alfonso didn't go off the court because Chohtri called it staying in and staying in. So he stayed in, but actually Egea was able to hit that one over the fence. 15 all. This time Barrera hitting the great overhead down the line, bringing it back. They're up 30-15. They need this game here desperately. Good serve by Barrera. They're up 40-15. Need to close this game right here. Last game they were up 40 love on their serve. End up losing on the golden point. And there it is. Good serve by Barrera. Egea Barrera hold serve. They're down 3-2 in the second set. We'll be right back.
Llenamos de contenidos tu vuelo y tú decides disfrutarlos o soñarlos en asientos cama. Te damos acceso directo al pasillo y tú decides máxima privacidad y confort. Llevamos más alto nuestra clase business y tú decides volar con nosotros. O no. Pero un consejo. Decide llegar tan lejos como quieras en la nueva clase business. Air Europa. Tú decides.
No todo va a volver igual. La comida del domingo puede volver un martes. Las sonrisas van a volver más grandes. Y el cuidado con el planeta va a ser aún más importante. Estas cosas buenas que vuelven van bien con una Coca-Cola retornable, que puede estar en tu mesa en distintos momentos, cuidando de tu bolsillo y del planeta. ¿Qué tal si estamos abiertos a volver a algo mejor?
We're back live here from La Quinta Sports in Asunción, Paraguay. Players are back on court. We'll be starting the sixth game of the second set. On serve, Federico Chohtri. That one going over the back wall and here into the booth. Great shot there by Chohtri. Again, they're being very aggressive and precise with those overheads. Gonzalo Alfonso there, big celebration. He was way back on the court. You could see there he was stepping on that white line. And he was able to bring that overhead back. Great shot. Lots of power and spin on that one. What a squeeze there by Chohtri. Great read again. Stepping in. Hard volley down the middle. 40 love. And here I got there after that drop shot from Gonzalo Alfonso. Little change up there but miss on the net. They cannot seem to find an opening here on the serve of Alfonso or Chohtri. Four two. Chohtri there calling Alfonso. That ball staying in. He stayed in and hit it over the back wall. And here, that is not his style of play. You can tell he's changing the way he plays, trying to find a way here, hitting the overhead, but it wasn't enough to get it over the side fence. And here serving love 15. Second serve. Great point there by Chohtri. First hitting the lob, pushing a hair back, and then hitting right down on his feet. You see that the forehand going low shot, and here unable to control that one. Maybe it's a fitness thing that, you know, you saw a hair going back and he didn't recover to the net fast enough. That might be what I talked about in the beginning of this match, their fitness after playing a long, draining match last night in the semifinals. Maybe that's taking its toll here. Good work from Barrera there, staying in, pressuring Chohtri, who missed the lob. 15-30. Again, second serve for Egea. Good pressure there from Egea. Alfonso trying to hit the lob, pushing in long. 30-all. Great point there. You can see Chohtri kneeling down there close to the net. He almost touched the net, and then he had to go down and just kneel down there on the net. Alfonso finishing the point there. Great point. Chohtri went off the court real quick to dry himself, take the sand out. Here's 2 break points for Alfonso Chohtri to go up 5-2 in the second set. Go up 2 breaks. This time Alfonso trying to hit the hard overhead, going cross court with a lot of spin. But Egea was there. It didn't get a lot of power on that one. We're going for another golden point here. Alfonso to return again this one. Great first volley there by Barrera down the middle. They were unable to lift that one. Big hold here for Barrera Egea to stay alive in the second set. When we get back, Alfonso Chostri serving 4-3 second set.
No todo va a volver igual. La comida del domingo puede volver un martes. Las sonrisas van a volver más grandes. Y el cuidado con el planeta va a ser aún más importante. Estas cosas buenas que vuelven van bien con una Coca-Cola retornable, que puede estar en tu mesa en distintos momentos, cuidando de tu bolsillo y del planeta. ¿Qué tal si estamos abiertos a volver a algo mejor?
We're back live here from La Quinta Sports in Asunción, Paraguay. Players are making their way to the center court. Let's see, this game here is when the pressure starts to come in for Chostri Alfonso, when they actually see that they can win the match. Let's see how they play this game here. Important for Egea Barrera to stay solid, make them play a lot of shots, and don't give them any free points. Great point there. Good patience from Alfonso Chostri, working hard until they got the shot that they wanted. Alfonso killing it with the overhead. What a great volley there by Alfonso. Too much spin for Egea there to handle. 30 love. You see Egea and Barrera both staying back, defending there. But then great work at the net for Alfonso and Chostri. It's definitely an advantage for Chostri Alfonso if they can stay up there volleying and pressuring Barrera and Egea. And again, great volley there by Chostri down the middle. They are one game away of the championship here of the Paraguay Master. Great movement there from Alfonso. Getting that overhead off the back glass there, putting it away over the back fence. Love 15. They are 3 points away. Alfonso missing the return. Didn't really get there. 15 all. Good point there. Chotri crossing, going across for the volley. Good read. But then good defense from Barrera playing it down the line, and then Alfonso missing that shot. 30-15. Wow, great hands there from Chotri. The dive there from Chotri, watching a great point, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably the best point of the match here. What a point there by Chotri, Alfonso. These guys are gladiating here. Great point, the crowd here applauding their efforts. Definitely the best point of the match. With the heat and humidity here, these guys are definitely feeling after that point. A little winded. It is 30-all. All big point here for both teams. Again, another great point. 40-30 this last one. So unable to make it. These last points have been very physical here for both teams. In the middle of the point there, Alfonso didn't even think Chotri was going to get there, but he made it back and they kept playing. Great hands there, good point. Barrera here. Hold serve here. They're gonna ask the question one more time, and when we get back, Chotri Alfonso are gonna serve for the match. 5-4, second set. We're back live here from La Quinta Sports Center Court, Asunción, Paraguay. Paraguay Master, second tournament in a row here in the Paraguayan's capital. Here's Chotri Alfonso serving for the match and the championship. They're up 5-4. Chotri to serve, and Barrera and Gea are looking to stay in this, keep fighting. You can tell it's a much better second set from them. And there's Barrera going over the back wall. Great point by Barrera. Gea staying solid. Love 15. Now trying to force the issue down the line. Back in was a little late there. End up hitting the side fence. $15-all. Again, Alfonso Chotri 3 points away from the win. Good defense from Gea Barrera, making them play. Mistake on the volley there by Alfonso. 15-30. Second serve for Chotri. This time Chotri able to finish with the overhead. The ball didn't go out of the court. Gea was there, but got a tough one coming out of the fence. Unable to get his racket on it. 30-all. Another big point coming up here. Chotri Alfonso 2 points away from the win. Confusion there from Barrera Gea. No one going for that shot. That's why squeezing the middle is so important, and it's such a good shot. You can create that kind of confusion. Here's 2 match points for Chotri Alfonso. First one missed there by Chotri. We're going for a golden point here. It cannot get bigger than this, ladies and gentlemen. And there you go. With that volley, he drove the mistake by Gea. Chotri Alfonso are the champions here of the Paraguay Master in Asunción. 6-0, 6-4. Great playing by them. But as I mentioned before, Barrera and Gea definitely didn't find their best game there. And there you see Alfonso, lots of emotion on the court. They deserve that win. They have had a great week here. They have played very well. And we'll let these guys here take a breath before they are interviewed by Clara Navarro. Let them recoup a little bit after all the emotions of the match. And then we'll hear the winners here. Here's Clara Navarro with the winners. Clara asking there for him what has been the key for the win here. Saying there that the key was that they played very well up at the net. They were able to apply a lot of pressure. And there the emotions again. He's saying this win is for my dad. His dad died in an accident a few years back, and he always remembers that. Now Chelsea, they're saying that this tournament was very important for them. They weren't going through a great moment there as a team, but they were able to have a great tournament. They kept fighting, they kept practicing hard, trying to get better and better by the day. And after the first tournament here in Asunción, their game clicked. And he's saying some messages there back home for his family. And there you have it, the winners, Chostri and Alfonso. Very happy with that win. Very emotional for them. And they're also happy because next week, when the rankings are updated, they'll be on top of the list there. They'll be the number 1 of the APT Paddle Tour ranking. As we get ready here for the prize ceremony, we'll make a quick break and we'll be right back. back live here in Asunción, Paraguay, center court at La Quinta Sports. We're all ready for the prize ceremony here. I invite the finalists to go on the court. And the director of La Quinta Sports here, Mr. Rubén Duarte, is going to be the one delivering the trophies to the finalists there. You see Mr. Rubén Duarte with them. He's going to go in the middle there for the picture. And here are the champions, Gonzalo Alfonso and Fede Chostri. And like I mentioned before, Victor Pecci, the former tennis player and former Minister of Sports here, delivering the trophies for the champions. The picture there for eternity. And here are the champions, the picture there. We would like to say thank you for following us the whole week. The last 2 weeks have been very intense here in Asunción. We thank you for your audience. Thank La Quinta Sports, all our sponsors, Royal Pado, Babolat, Monte Carlo International Sports, and all the local sponsors here that made this tournament possible. We'll be back, as I mentioned before, in April, in Monte Carlo and in Belgium. Stay tuned, follow us on social media. And this is see you soon, not a goodbye. Hope you have a great end of Sunday. Thank you very much for your audience. Goodbye.